Hello, everyone. Good day and welcome to Wellness Winning Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for being here. Our man, John Barilla, is here, and we have a lot of our audience are here. We highly appreciate you guys. We're going to hurry up today because we want to go to Anchor 360 so that we don't miss those important updates for our company there. So thank you guys so much for being here. Today is the 29th of November, and the tradition of One Global movement that we want to carry out to continue to celebrate our children, to make them feel important, to make them feel that they matter, to be sure that we know that we are behind them in whatever they are doing, whether it is school, whether it is family, whether it is community, whether it is a trade or business. We are behind them because oftentimes young people are not celebrated enough, and we have to be here to celebrate them, even celebrate the failures, because if they did not take that leap of faith and dig their heels in and determine that they're going to do it, they will not even fail, and they didn't give up. And so we still celebrate them for doing that, because failure is still part of that success that we all need, and so do our children. So thank you guys so much for being here today, and we're just going to dive in our topic. Today is Oh Bless Revolution Part 8. And how does determination contribute to a life well lived? Remember, the price of success is hard work, dedication to the job at hand, and the determination that whether we win or lose, we have applied the best of ourselves to our goals and our dreams. It is so important for our youth. And remember this, I am speaking from the United States. America was not built on fear. You don't have to be afraid. America was built on courage, on imagination, and the unbeatable determination to do the job at hand and win. So it is so important. You're going to face obstacles. You're going to face a lot of things, but you don't have to give up, because that is part of that determination. Because when you're determined and you go through, guess what? You have built a lot of things inside of you that you will never even want to give up on anything. So we're going to give the stage to our sister. So it's birthday celebration for Scorpios and the Sagittarius. So every month we have to do this for our children. We might, if we're going to take a second to sing a happy birthday towards the end, but let us first of all let Yvonne do her job. So Yvonne, this topic, determination, is the theme for our youth, because we need
Yes.
to empower our youth to be determined. We're not just
Yes.
celebrating the birthday. If you celebrate your birthdays or your life or your academic achievement, you have to be determined. You have to employ determination to do that. Without determination, whether you are the most intelligent person in the world, whether you have all the skills and talents and geniuses, guess what? It doesn't work until you're determined to do that. So,
Exactly.
Yvonne Finn, take the stage, our sister Alessia. We are so happy to hear from you.
Thank you, Dr. Wendy. Thank you, Dr. Benny. Blessings. Thank you, Corrina. And thank God for preserving us and keeping us safe to be together again. Thank you for all our attendees. We really appreciate you. And we would like you to join the conversation by commenting in the chat. So the topic, as Dr. Mundih says, is determination and how it contributes to a well-lived life. So before I even talk about that, I want to say, what is a well-lived life? Oh,
And
she's showing
remember,
her.
Yvonne, everybody can eat and drink. It's celebration. Eat and drink. Look at
Well,
this.
I won't eat when I'm
This is my
speaking,
lunch, my
Dr.
bell
Wendy.
pepper, so the kids can eat healthily. Look, look. So let's
Okay,
do
I get it. So, what is a well-lived life? So, in the simplest form, a well-lived life is a life that fills with purpose and joy in that purpose. As we strive to respect and get along with each other, we care for the living creatures and the earth. At the end of that life, we want to have left the world better than we found it. These are all attitudes we must continue to model for all the young adults around us. Determination is how we accomplish that life. We can set out a purpose and a plan, but we have to have determination to carry it forward, right? So it might not always seem like it, but they're looking to us on how to do life, talking about the young people. That's who they're watching. They're watching us. What we must not do is pretend that we are perfect and have it all together. That will make them hesitate to be open with us when they mess up.
Yes.
We have to be welcoming to their mistakes because we've made them ourselves, right? So the essence of determination means that you do not give up when challenges and obstacles come up, because they will, right? Perseverance, resilience, and commitment, these are all elements of determination. For instance, when a single parent works 2 jobs, pursues higher education for a better future, and cares for a child, that takes determination. It doesn't happen by accident, right?
Yes.
Setting and achieving goals just because you have set a goal does not mean it will automatically come to pass. As with any journey to a destination, you must plan your route.
Yeah.
And then determination helps you to overcome challenges. Albert Einstein didn't talk at all for the first 3 years of his life. He didn't talk, he didn't speak. But even though he received good grades throughout primary and elementary school, many of his teachers assumed that he was lazy or even a dunce because he was always distracted by abstract concepts. Despite this lack of confidence that many adults showed towards Einstein, he rose above such negativity and developed the theory of relativity, which is what we live by today. So don't let people's words, negative prophecy over you, determine where you will go and how you will get there. You have to have that inner strength. It's an inner knowing of who you are. And again, this identity, of course, comes from our Creator. We did not crawl out of some slime in the earth somewhere. We are created beings with absolute great power inside of us.
Yes.
I think, and is it Maya Angelou that talks about, we're not afraid that we're weak. We're afraid of just how powerful we are, right? Because if we ever knew that, the world would not be the way it is. We would not be tearing down one another. You know, we would know that we're all just divine beings and great and have the right to be here. So how do we build this with resilience, right? Michael Jordan, can you believe he was told that he wouldn't amount to anything as a baseball player? He was told he was no good. His coach told him that. But he didn't allow other people's opinion to determine what he knew he had inside him. He simply went ahead with passion, and he paid the price to achieve this destiny because he practiced like a mad person, like a demon. And now when you say basketball, Michael Jordan is who comes up. He is the standard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, pursuing passion and fulfillment. Would anyone disagree that our very own company, Unpassive, and all that it stands for and represents is an iconic symbol of determination and a life that is being played out in front of our face as being well lived? Mr. Mufara says, do it or die.
Yes.
He's willing to lay his life on the line for what he believes. I mean, really, do you want a clearer idea of what determination is? Our CEO, Mr. Mash Mufara, has said often and with passion that he will do it or die to make Unpassive a reality for the betterment of humanity now and for generations to come. And we can see it with our own eyes that he's doing just that.
Yes.
That is determination.
Yes.
Okay. And I'll just do one more because I know we're pressed for time here. And so I asked the question about Mr. Mufar, isn't that going to be considered a well-lived life? It is. Nobody will doubt that.
Absolutely.
Okay, and this one now is really a hard one, but it shows determination in the face of adversity. At just 13 years old, Bethany Hamilton had her left arm bitten off by a shark during a surfing accident. Instead of admitting defeat, she went back to her surfboard 1 month later and continued to practice. 2 years later, she was able to win first place in the Explorers Women's Division of the NSA national competition. If that isn't overcoming difficult obstacles, I don't know what is.
No
Because
doubt.
I don't know if I could do that. Right? She has one arm, and she's a champion.
I have the movie
Yes.
of her life. I have the movie.
Yes, so do I. Because I couldn't believe it.
Send it to me,
Determination.
please. I want to watch it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Determination
Very good.
Send it to her, Corrina, please. Determination in the face of adversity. That's what that is. So at the end of life, we will know if we've been determined because we will be able to say we have less regrets than more to be thankful for. And
Yes.
that is what a well-lived life that has been determined is lived out. Thank you very much for listening.
Wow, thank you so much. So
good.
much. Thank you for that. And it couldn't have been delivered by anybody else but you that way. I'm so grateful because you mentioned a lot of people, and there are so many more people that face the worst diversities in life, but they were determined to do it. We're talking about this. I believe he's an Australian. His name is Nick Fujisik. Nick Fujisik, who was born without limbs, just a flappy something like this. And do you see what that man has done? And he's so handsome. He lives his life to the fullest. He is married.
Yes.
He has children.
Yes.
And he is one of the richest. And he is carrying the gospel of Jesus Christ in the entire world because he almost killed himself. Because you know, a lot of kids don't know. They will tease you because they see you're different from them. They don't understand because the parents have not made them to understand that everybody is unique. Everybody is different. You might see the differences. Sometimes you might not be able to see it, but just respect people and take them for who and what they are, because they were created by the same person that created you and I. And so he was so teased and he almost took away his life. And guess what? The parents were there for him, and there were some good people in the community for him. And one day he said, I apologize to God for almost attempting to take my life, because that life was not mine to take. It was given to me by the one who created me. And look at the way he's empowering young people in the world. I am trying so hard to get him on the stage of One Global Movement so that I'm trying so hard. I will keep pesting him until he accepts to come here. I'm telling you, because that is a glaring example. You know, we have a lot of people. You're talking about our CEO is right here beneath our nose. We're seeing it every day.
He said, every day.
I don't know what else I would be doing if I'm not doing what I'm doing now. I don't even know how to do anything else. And you said it right. He said, I either do it or I die. So he has put his life on the line, not just his life, the life of his family, his children, everything on the line. And who are we? Who are we not to support him? And he didn't just start 5 years ago. He started a long time ago when that vision was given to him by the one who created it. And so it is the same example that we need to follow. Either I do it or I die. And this is something. When I was beaten and I was left to bleed to death, and I said, you know what? I'm still going to leave, and I'm going to do it. I am going to help these old people in the village and the other children, especially the young girls. And I've been doing it. I have scars, but guess what? When you are determined to do something, when you are determined that you want to do something, something takes over you that you don't even know. And it is not you who is working, but because God sees your heart and God starts to line things up along your path to be able to use to accomplish those things. Determination is something that we need to build in our children. We need to. Even if you are bleeding doesn't matter. You just talked about the story of the little girl that shark chopped off her leg, and she was determined to. She did it. She did it. The kind of thing. Those say, "Oh, it's too hard." Who said life is going to be easy? Life is never going to be easy, but it's only easy when you are determined to make it easy. Then later on, it will be easy. But we need to teach our children this concept but teaching them is doing it ourselves, not just telling them, go do this, and then the child sees you doing something else.
Yes, and that's the example.
The child's voice is shut off. The child is going to ask you. Say, like my son asked me Sunday, Mommy, I think you're being a little hypocrite here. You just said this is a good thing to do, but you are doing it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, it's a mistake. I'm really sorry. He caught me red-handed. I'm sorry. So,
funny how they can do that.
Nothing in this world is the place of relentless persistence. Nothing in this world. can take the place of relentless, persistent. Talent will not do it. No matter what kind of talent you have, it's not going to do it.
No.
When you look around you, you will realize that nothing is more common than unsuccessful men and women with talents that were not determined. Even the genius will not succeed because they are not determined. Education, though, is very important, will either not do the work for you, because the world is full of educators, highly educated people, but what are they doing? They failed us. They fail humanity. They fail our children, because when something becomes a little difficult, they leave it alone, and they were not determined to do it. So persistence and determination alone is omnipotent. Omnipotent is referred to God, but here persistence and determination is omnipotent. Why? Because God created us to be co-creators with Him. He created us and gave us dominion over everything on the surface of the earth. It is left to us now to choose and pick, to be determined to do those things. So thank you so much, Yvonne, for that topic. I will let Corrina and DrBenny really say something about this, because this is very important for our children and all of us.
Gee, are you serious? Wow. Thank you so much, Queen Yvonne Finn.
Thank you.
Magnificent presentation.
Thank you.
And the topic is important to our youth, not only to our youth, but to all of us.
Absolutely.
I want to take this moment to thank our God for bringing all of us together.
Amen.
And I also want to thank Him, for real. I want to thank Him for also bringing our CEO to us.
Yes.
You guys know, like this some little problem about our card payment, right? But you notice that our CEO is determined. He wants to make sure that everything works out for you and I, especially those who don't want to use Bitcoins, because I don't.
Neither do I.
Right? I don't. But our CEO is a fighter. He will do what it takes. All right? This company is his company, but he loves you and I. And so he decided to share his vision to us. He is, well, I just know that he is the best man, the best CEO in the world.
Hands down. Hands down is right.
Yes, please. When it comes to this determination, first, to me, I would say to our youth, whenever an assignment is given to you, if you don't understand it, you can either ask your instructor, or you can ask your classmate, those who understand that particular assignment. Remember that even if you fail, you go back and do your research. You try to find out from those who passed and ask them how they did it. If you don't do it and just sit back, it will not work. You have to be a fighter. You know, I know, Queen Yvonne, you say something about Michael Jordan. So most of the time, I would tell our students that if you want to be like Michael Jordan, practice makes perfect, right? You have to keep practicing. So determination is important because it helps people or students or youngers to overcome challenges and achieve their goals. It is the ability to persist the face of difficulties, setback, to keep working towards your desired outcome. Determination keeps you moving forward.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it to me, right? I have family members who will say, don't do this. Let's say after associate degree, say, there is no need for you to go forward. No, I'm not lying. Just stay with that. I say, are you serious? So, because that particular individual wants to be at the top, and so that they can just put me down, right?
Uh-huh.
So I was determined to be where I am today. So I am talking to our youth. If anyone, even in your family or friends, they try to put you down, just say, okay, the same, what I want you to do is just smile, right? And say, okay, wait a minute. You are up there, but you don't want me to be there. All right. You can just relax, right? But at the back, and you're doing your work, then you turn around and surprise them. But when you surprise them, they get angry. I want you guys, our youth, do not worry. I want you to push yourself. Work harder. Do not let anyone put you down. Do you guys understand me? Because if I did, I would have still stayed with my bachelor associate degree. Do you guys know? Okay, let me just read one thing. Determination overcomes failure. What happens if you can run into obstacle to the path of your goal? You push through them and you blast a new path. It keeps you keep going regardless of what put you in front. So please, my younger children, our students, do not worry if anyone try to put you down. Go and do your research when an assignment is being given to you.
Yes.
Fight. Say, hey, I want my mommy to be happy. I want to be happy. I want to have that degree, because when you have the degree, you will get a better job. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
I think that is a very wonderful thing
True.
to say it's a very wonderful thing to say because people who understand, and we want to make our children to understand, it's life. No matter where you go in the world, you're going to have something that is going to go against you. Why? Because a
Yes.
lot of people, even us, sometimes we don't know when we do things. But do not listen to somebody who says, don't go and do this, condemns it. And you turn around and you see that person is doing the same thing or is even better than you. Go ahead and do it, and do it quietly. Don't challenge a person. Also pray for that person. It is so important. Take the example of Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela had a very good degree. He was a lawyer. He could have gotten his job and do his things and raise his family and live a good job. He was determined that South Africa will come out of apartheid. He was determined.
Yes.
No matter how he was beaten, he almost died in jail with tuberculosis. And 27 years, that is the kind of resilience and determination that we are talking about. Because it is he chose to do it, but there was a force acting on him to make sure that he went through with what he did. And he did exactly that, came out, freed the South Africans, ruled the South Africans, set a monument and set a solid foundation for them. So thank you so much for that contribution. Come on, Sister Corrina.
Thank you very much. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming today. And I want to iterate that Ash is an amazing example of a life well lived, for sure.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
That's pretty impressive. We are very blessed. I always felt that way since I joined On Passive and way back in the beginning. Everything was just all amazing. He was an amazing man. Just even the first video that I saw of him was incredible, and you could just see his heart.
Yes.
So, let's see. So when you are determined, you keep moving forward. You stay focused on a goal, whatever it is that you're focused on and determined to do. If you run into obstacles on your path to your goal, you just push through them. You find a way, or you find a new way or a new path. Determination helps you keep going, and regardless of what's put in front of you. With determination, failure is just a diversion. To be determined, it requires a strong will and a positive attitude, even in the face of adversity. Patience is another important factor in achieving success. It's easy to become discouraged or frustrated when things don't happen as quickly as we'd like them to. But success often requires a lot of time and patience. When you live your life with determination, it means making your own choices and learning to effectively solve problems and take control and responsibility for one's life. So when you're determined to succeed, you let nothing and no one stand in your way, even when it's difficult. And when you set up personal, academic, and career goals, keep your expectations high, understand your abilities and disabilities, and then you work hard and are flexible and you persevere. When your life, when you live your life determined to do your best, whatever it is that you do, and you live your life, you live your best life. You did everything in your power, and you never gave up on your goals and your hopes and your dreams.
Yes.
You made them a
Right.
reality. That's a life well lived. Our children listening here, always be determined to finish what you start. I help others and have fun and live your life well lived. Thanks for listening.
Thank you
Amen.
so much. Yes, that is
Yeah.
really a life well lived.
Yeah,
I'm so
Yes.
grateful that you guys, we all, not just even in the chat, they're doing the right thing, because you just said something there that you said, when you are determined, it helps you to understand your abilities and your disabilities. So
yeah,
then you can
Yes.
know where you can ask for help, or how you can
Yes.
help another person with what you already know. You also talk
Yeah.
about when you are determined, you make the best choice. Instead of just going here, trying this one, it doesn't work, you go here. You make the
Yeah.
best choice,
and
and
you
now you're
learn.
determined to achieve your goals and your dreams. That is so
Yeah.
powerful. Determination.
Yeah.
Determination
Yeah.
comes from us, we, the parents and the adults and the caregiver. If we do not model this, no matter what we are teaching these children, no matter
No
what
matter.
tools we are giving them, if we do not truly, truly take the time and the prayers and the resilience, the determination, and
Yeah.
the acceptance of our own faults, even in the presence of our children, so that they know
Yeah.
that
You're
we
not perfect.
we too sometimes we are not able to do certain things, because
Yeah.
so that when they are not able to do it, it shouldn't be like a taboo, like something that they will shy away, they don't want to talk about it because we are putting them down. So it stems from us, and we are learning. Nobody knows
Yeah.
it all. I used do research a lot, including what my mother and my grandmother taught me to raise my son. I would do research, I would attend seminars just to know how to raise my son. But when you
Sure.
are determined to do those things, guess what? The path is open clear for you. God will make
Absolutely.
a way for you. Look at what
Yeah.
Mr. Ashmafara did. You think
Yeah.
what kind of knowledge that he's not
Yeah.
omnipotent, right? Because he was determined. He listened
Yes.
to himself, what God put within him, and he said,
Yes.
I will do this. Do you know that
Yeah.
sometimes he can cry? We are not there
Ah,
to see what he
I'm
goes through,
sure.
with
Yes.
what
Yes.
how he keeps doing things. He wants things to work because he sees the suffering of humanity, and he stepped in and said, I will help. And he did this. I'm so grateful because he did is based upon the foundation of all blessed, and it is children number
Yes.
one. That is the most
Yeah.
important thing that I really so love about Unpassive, because when we
Yeah.
build in the future, we nurture the future, it will be so great. So I don't know if Yvonne has anything else to say. Otherwise, we're going to start appreciating our chat
Just a
here.
quick word. Just a quick
Okay.
word. I just want to say about role models. Role models are becoming so diverse now that all we have to do is open our children's eyes to the different. I mean, there's no excuse now not to at least try something.
Yes.
People who
yeah,
are all kinds of marginalized people, all kinds of disabilities, if you want to call it that, and they're still pushing through and accomplishing their goals. So don't say I can't do this because until you've
Mhm.
tried, right?
Mhm.
And that is
Yes.
what I like about the society we're in now. We really are living in a great time for us. We're The saying
yeah,
goes, we're born for a time like this. We have so many
Yes.
examples that we can put in front of our children, even if we're not that ourselves, because I mean, people can learn from everywhere and anywhere. Just how we approach it, to say, no, don't say you can't do that because so and so is doing it. You try. That's what
Yep.
we do, right?
Yep.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
we're supposed to do. So that's
Yep.
it. That's what I'm going to say.
Yes.
yes,
And I want to add something that they called me late last night, and I got those
Hmm.
calls so often.
Yeah.
This person called me from
yeah,
India and was talking
Yes.
about a mother and a child. This child
mhm,
was born
Uh-huh.
disabled. Really, the
yeah,
child is even
Yes.
finding difficulties to eat. The mother too had some you can see
Yes.
physical disability, but
Yeah.
inner disability is not there, because for a mother
Yeah.
to raise that child, maybe that child is 10 or 12, up to
Yeah.
that extent, clean child and everything, and there's no
Yes.
help. People are looking on them like, what is on? They are from Pakistan, I believe. And
Yes.
so they
Yeah.
sent me the pictures, and I told the person that let us schedule a time where the mother, you can arrange. The mother doesn't speak English, but this man from India can do so. And so we
Yeah.
can carry out a session here to really teach ourselves and our children that when you see people like that, look for a way to help. So thank you guys so much for all of this contribution. Thank you, James, for being here and blessing us today. We highly appreciate you. James is working with children, serving children in Rwanda, and especially young girls looking for ways to
Yeah.
help young women. Babies
Yes.
having babies, he is helping them with those things. And then thank you, John, for being here and always reminding our people to help. And you were absent yesterday, but thank God we called and we checked and you were okay. So thank you so much for being here. And then you said you're going for an appointment today. How was the appointment?
Yes.
We will know more. But now that you're here, we know that it went well. Thank you so much for being here. And then Yvonne says, okay. Thank you so much. And we have Corrina says, good morning to everyone here in the chat and on the panel. We thank you so
Yes.
much. These powerful ladies here, please give them thumbs up because they are doing so fabulous. They take the time, take their personal experiences and their community experiences and bring it here so that we can teach our children better. Corrina says, hi, King John Barilla. You are a king now. We need to give you the red feather, John.
Yeah.
And then Yvonne says, greetings to James Rafiki. John, yeah, James Rafiki. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay. And then we have personal blog. What is your name, sir? Because we are dealing with our children here, we like people's real names here so that our
His
children
name,
can
no,
know.
his name is Manash Mandal from Dakar.
Okay.
Manash Mandel. Oh, Manash
Okay.
Mandel. Thank you so
Yeah.
much,
Yeah.
Manash Mandel from Dakar. From Dakar,
Yes.
Senegal. Oh,
No,
Dakar.
Bangladesh. Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Congratulations,
Bangladesh.
all founders. Face red, drooping eyes, face red. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. Come again. We are here Monday through Friday. Your presence here is highly appreciated. And Yvonne is greeting everybody there. We have this is Maridel Queen. Thank you so much for seeing you here. It looks like you're a newcomer here. We highly welcome you here. And it looks like you're there with a beautiful little girl, which is why we are here. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Come, keep coming. Let us put our thoughts and our heads and our hearts together to really serve these children the way they're supposed to be served. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go, folks. Please listen and participate. Thank you, John, for always reminding them. And then One Global Movement Show. There we go. I'm hurrying so that we don't miss our anchor people in 360. Our man, Ballyhoo, is here. Thank you so much, brother. And thank you for your beautiful heart. We love you also. And thank you for being here today. And then we have our Dr. Benny here, always welcoming all of us here. Thank you, Dr. Benny. And Dr. Bill William is going to be with us on Friday. Very important. He is treating a topic that really helps children. Please, please, please don't miss Friday. It's going to be on O Connect. Come there, encourage other people, post the post around, because if we are here for children, that is the best thing to do, is to make sure that we come and hear. He's one of the pillars in Unpassive, and he is going to be one of the pillars behind One Global Movement. So he said we should put his picture there for life, which is a very good blessing for the children of the world. So Keba, thank you so much, Keba, for being here today. You're highly welcome here, and come again. And we are here serving children and, of course, families too. And then Diane, thank you so much, Diane, for being here. We love you and we appreciate your presence here today. Thank you so much. I am determined to go to my dermatologist. See, today in just a few minutes, but listen to the ladies and participate here with comments in the chat. Yep, you were determined and you did it. So thank you so much, and thank you, Dr. Benny, and thank you to the panelists that keep welcoming new people here. Let me see, and we have our William is here, who is also teaching children. You remember William and the school in Rwanda? He is doing a
Yes.
fabulous job really teaching our children. Thank you so much, William. One Global Movement will someday visit all those children. We will do this
Yes.
together. We are building the foundation here. And Keba again, and who else?
Yep.
Am I missing any new name? Let me see. We have Joy Time Jeet. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. It looks like you're new here. We welcome you here. This is a place for children. We need all of us all over the world to be here so that we can represent the children in our various regions. So that when one global movement start moving, we can move faster to meet children, because right now children are hungry, they are homeless, they are abused. A lot of things are happening to our children that we need to build this foundation and move quickly. And then Yvonne is saying greetings to everyone. William, hello to everyone there. Let me make sure I'm not missing a new name. And then we have Rachel Violet. It's here. Thank you again for coming, Rachel. We really love you and we appreciate you for supporting children of the world. And Raja, our man Raja is here. Thank you so much, Raja. We're waiting for that day that you hop onto the panel here. But even if you don't, we know that you're still contributing highly in the chat. Thank you so much. So everybody has a right to hop on here. This place is not only for one person. We're trying to build this up for our children so they can have a place and a platform for themselves, that they can really, their voices, their needs, their wants, and their challenges can be listened to, and then look for solution. Thank you, Totally, for being here. Thank you so much. And then we have Sagar. Hello, Sagar. Thank you so much for being here. Come again. We are always on Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dr. Larson Nadu is here. Thank you, sister, for being here. We love and appreciate your support for children. Of course, you are that mama bear, and that's why you are here to support children. We love and appreciate you. And then we have Mokla, sir. Thank you so much, sir. You are always here supporting us. And I read about you, even on the YouTube chat, you still go there and do a lot of things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we have Michael Barrow. Thank you so much, Michael, for being here and supporting us. We are the Unperseverant family. We highly, highly appreciate you. Let us keep encouraging the world, because One Global Movement intends to have all of us all over the world so that we can get to the children quickly when time comes, please. And then also encourage our children to be part of this. We have our man Katik. Thank you so much, Katik, for being here today. And we highly appreciate you. Wow, Corrina, you don't need to be bragging about your strength, but working on your weaknesses.
Yes,
You did
very
so
true.
well. You see, they are telling you that you did so well there.
That is true. Yes, exactly. Yes.
And then Corrina, this is for the children. Nadu,
No,
not me.
it's for me. Yeah.
Yes, it's for the children, of course. It is.
Yes, it is.
Then we have our man Sabs is here. Thank you so much for coming today, Sabs. We highly appreciate you and we love your presence for the children here today. Thank you. And then we are almost done. We have Shukar. Shukar is here. Thank you so much. Celebration. Look at those those beautiful flowers and clapping for our young people and all those signs of celebration. We thank you. We need to celebrate our children because our children are not celebrated enough. Determination leads to a big success. Pretty soon we'll be dancing on the stage here. Let the children start coming. We'll be dancing because they have skills and to do everything. So this is the end of it. We're just gonna sing happy birthday for 1 second. Anyhow you want, we're still gonna sing it because we have to celebrate our children. Let's go. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to you.
you.
Happy
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear children. Happy birthday to you. We love you. So, we're going to go to 360 and I'm going to give the closing remarks. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Yvonne. You did fabulous.
Thank you.
That topic. You guys contributed so well. I thank God that has placed something in you guys' soul to keep saying these things, because sometimes I just wonder, how are you guys saying these things? But it is only by the grace of God, because you are determined. You are determined to serve children, our children, and our grandchildren, everyone. Thank you guys so much. Remember, I'm telling this to our children, all of us. Remember to stay focused, stay encouraged, stay empowered, and always believe in endless possibilities. We love you all and see you next door at 360.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Love you. Have a great day.
I love you guys.
Take
I
your
love
time.
you guys with all my heart, mind, and soul.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Dr. Benny.